It's officially ours!
Yes, it's your boy Ben.
And Natalia.
And we just closed on our new townhouse. We're gonna go to the office and pick up the keys. Come on, roll with us. Let's check this out.
Let's go.
Thanks. Great working with you. There you go, babe. Let's get it. Oh. So basically we just closed. This is now our 6th property we own here in Las Vegas. This one's different from the others and we're really excited. This is a townhome, 3 stories with full strip views from every level, including a big rooftop deck.
Yeah, now with this one, you really have to see the vision because this is in the neighborhood of Inspirada in Vegas. It's a new growing neighborhood. It happens to be where the new Raiders training facility is. It's just 6 minutes from here. You have a new hospital going in here. The Amazon facilities are around here. So, I mean, everything is here, growing, booming, a lot of new construction, and we are here before it all gets too hot and sold out. We're on ground level. We actually were probably, I think, the very first reservation in this community because as soon as we knew they were gonna do high-end luxury townhomes, 6 minutes from the practice facility, we knew we had to get it.
It was over. Yeah, so basically we just, with this episode in real time, we're just showing you what we'd be doing anyway. Now we come in with a blank canvas. Now we're getting creative, thinking about how to furnish it. We were just at the model. Remember, we were telling you in our last tour how the models do the most possible, so it's always good to get ideas. You definitely don't have to use them all, but we're in there taking pictures, measuring, getting good ideas and everything like that. But yeah. I'm most excited about, you gotta know what's happening. You can't just be living in real time. You gotta think about the future. So we knew the Raiders practice facility. We knew all this stuff's going on. Right now to you, this is just dirt. You're in the middle of nowhere, but no, what we see is the new Stations Casino, the outdoor downtown Summerlin area. They're putting all shops, parks, walking. So they're gonna be right in the middle of the mix. This is the closest exit. If you're heading back to California, jump right off St. Rose right here. You're like right on your way to California. And we already know a couple other NFL players got a couple spots because I'm telling you, rookies on the Raiders, this is your spot. Amazon warehouses are all over here in Inspirada, a lot of employees. So that was 2 years ago we were thinking about that. So now it's here and we are right. All the stuff's going on and this is the spot.
Yeah, now it's time to furnish this, customize it, and really make it that cool Vegas vibe that we think the tenant's gonna want.
Yeah, so let's take a look. All right, we're here in the main living room. See now, like we were saying, it's just an open box, but you put like a couch right here, section it off, then you got a table right here, just like the model. Now this becomes the dining room. Put bar stools right here. Now you got a whole kitchen and vibe. You got 3 different areas. Right now it's just one big shoebox looking.
Yeah, I liked how they did the L-shape like sectional, so I feel like we'd probably do that too. I mean, and they did the dining room table there. I guess we could do that. I don't know if we do, like, do we think a dining room table is necessary? Do we do a pool table and just kind of do bar seating? Or do you feel like dining room table is a must?
What do you guys think? This is going to be a part 1 and 2. You know, put it in the comments. What should we do? Hey, are you, like, in the mood for this? Is this, like, are you the demographic? What do you guys feel? I would think dining room, like, somewhere you're eating, it's open, you're still watching TV. You're still chilling. You
know what, that's a great point because the stools are facing the other way, so you can't really have that interaction with the rest, so I guess that kind of
plus you put a pool table here, you know it's gonna happen. They're gonna grab the stool right here, put it right here and eat right off the pool table and watch the game while looking at the strip.
Okay.
So yeah, nice little table right here. Yeah, a little sectional, probably a L, and then probably like a little chair right here or 2 little ones.
Yep.
Kind of like, we have no shame, we'll do just like the model did. I mean, they got a lot of designers working for them. They know what works the best with this space.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we went with like the simple stuff, you know, because this is just a rental, no need to go overboard. I think this came with it, right, this countertop?
Yeah, so we did all basics. I mean, for the cabinets, at first I thought that we were gonna paint them because through the builder it was, I forget how much it was, but it was really, really expensive to do the cabinets, where these ones were part of the basic ones that came with it. We were gonna paint them white, but I don't know, I kind of like them now. I almost feel like maybe we can just even like wrap this for now until we kind of see what's
yeah,
going
now you
on.
just said wrap it. What does that mean?
So you can buy like vinyl wrapping. Obviously, this isn't something we would do if it was like a resale or we were doing like a luxury renovation. It's something that's more like short term, but it'll look really amazing probably for a year or two. And then after that, you can just take it off and redo it. But then that'll kind of give us time to see what the trends are, maybe do a whole different island and kind of maybe do a bigger remodel. But I think for now, we either leave it, like maybe we see what it's like with the furniture. And if it vibes, then cool. And if not, then we'll get like a vinyl wrap.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're stuck in between now if it was ours or like it's going to be a celebrity rental. Obviously, we're like, you got to get that deep, modern sink. You got to waterfall this. But like, no, wait. Like this is a different demographic. We're just thinking of a Raider rookie. You know, they just got their first check. You know, they're excited.
We don't want to make it overpriced.
Yeah, maybe their family, maybe their mom's coming to live with them as they're getting to know. Yeah, we don't want to make it overpriced and maybe like, I didn't care about a waterfall. I didn't care. I just need to eat and go to practice and win games. That's all I care about. So we're like, okay, then we probably don't need to spend too much on unreasonable stuff.
And those are all things that you can get later. Like for us, the biggest thing was getting the unit that had the nicest view, the location we wanted, the floor plan we wanted with the 4 bedrooms. Like those are things that we can't really change later. So we wanted to make sure that they worked for us now. But these types of aesthetic things, they're so easy to swap out later that it's kind of like, might as well just get the basics and go from there.
Yeah, we're starting with the view.
Although the basics look really good. I mean, these
really
are like nice modern looking cabinets.
No, I like it. Yeah, my huge pantry.
Huge
Man, you even got
pantry.
the nice modern windows in the pantry. You know, got that nice sunlight where you're thinking of what you're gonna cook up.
I know, I love all the windows.
Yeah, we love this for sure. It's like storefront.
Yeah.
I love the storefront. Yeah, so what we do is when we think it has full strip views from every level, we're like, okay, checkbox number 1. Everyone's gonna love that.
Yeah.
When people think Vegas, as you know, you watch our videos, we got the views, baby, but they think you gotta see the strip. It's Vegas's ocean. So if you can see it from every level, just think about it. You're like, man, I'm in the NFL now. I got full strip views. I'm doing it. And they are.
Yeah, especially if you're new to Vegas, living in Vegas for a short maybe amount of time, whether it's just a couple years, you want to experience that Vegas lifestyle and vibe. And maybe you don't want to be like right on the strip in the middle of it all, but you want to see it all. So this way you've got the views, but you've still got the privacy and the just normal neighborhood feel.
As you see in the model, see, just throwing a nice table sets the vibe, then you like picturing yourself out here and it makes it bigger. But follow me, guys. You know Natalia does her thing on the design, right? I just saw her in the moment. She's making the face that I love means she's thinking of something good.
Wallpaper would do wonders in this bathroom. Like literally just simple wallpaper and probably just changing out this mirror.
That's exactly what I was
Probably $600 and you won't even recognize this bathroom.
See? And then what are you thinking about the lights?
Well, I guess we could either do one of the LED mirrors that like already has the lights there, or we can do kind of, I guess it depends what we do out here too, because I feel like all the lights, since this is like the powder room, it kind of has to flow with the energy of the living room. So maybe something we can find that's like, you know, Destiny's Child.
Yeah. See, that's how we do it. I ask the questions, she gives the answers. Let's check out this upstairs.
So in here we're gonna need ceiling fan, probably good for lights, curtains, maybe a deco wall. We'll kind of see where we're at budget-wise. So our goal is to stay within like a 12 to 15K budget, including whatever furniture we're gonna do and whatever upgrades we're gonna do. So I think
We got that. Let's check out this primary though. Okay. I was so excited about the views.
Wow.
Right?
This is so pretty.
That's what I'm talking about. Remember I was talking about how crucial the angle is? So I always think like when you're actually in your bed, you waking up, boom, it's like you can't avoid it. The spheres right there shining. You got the whole entire strip lined up. You got the stadium. So you a rookie, you waking up like about to win the game right there on Sunday. I'm about to jog to practice right there and get it in because it's only like a couple miles away. Let's do this. I'm so glad I'm renting this spot from Ben and Natalia Harris. I got winning vibes. We're going to win the chip. We're going to win the Super Bowl this year just because I rented this spot, y'all. That's how big it is. You got the Summerlin right there, Red Rock, got the sunset right there. I'll show you more from the rooftop deck. It's looking good.
The high ceilings, all the windows, so much good vibes and energy. Okay, so we definitely need lights in here too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't realize that none of the mirrors had any lighting.
So I always like think of a person. It's easier you lock in on one person. I'm thinking of a rookie. Like I can even picture the Jordans he's wearing, the vibe. That just helps. But obviously I just mean any young professional making money, maybe by himself, maybe a girlfriend, maybe a mom, maybe a sibling. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep referring to a Raiders rookie, but it can be anybody, y'all.
I mean, come on, 6 minutes from the training facility. Probably what, like 15 minutes to the stadium?
Yeah, what I think is the coaches and the staff is gonna just put Raiders up in here like, yeah, you can't miss practice. I put
you're staying close.
Brand new Toll Brothers, rooftop decks. But no, I was going to my...
You can walk to it.
Yeah, you can walk to it. We're gonna come swoop you up right now on a bike. So I was thinking if that is a demographic, this would be the spot to make them feel fancy.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, in my room I got this cool lighting and I got the views with this certain, the guest rooms maybe you don't have to worry about. So maybe like the kitchen when you walk in.
So are we going like black and white Raiders vibes kind of? Or like maybe like the black, kind of like almost like our house where it's like black, white, and wood, but still without being like overboard cheese, like obviously Raiders vibes have like, it feel like Raiders
I think
vibes.
so.
To where like if you put a Raiders picture up, like all of a sudden it's like, oh, this was themed out.
Yeah,
Raiders
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
You throw the jersey down, it just happens to match with the rest of the house, which are vibes we like anyway. The black and white with that natural wood right here, color. Got
so
the
maybe
tan
we could
vibes.
do like some like modern like black lights with just like a little bit of chrome to match like the rest, but like black, like just like long, like simple lights.
So this is the tile that came with it. I like how it came out. Got that cement look in the shower.
Yeah, and I feel like the more like blacks and stuff we add in here, the more it'll feel more like gray, and this will become less brown and like more like on the black.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you need something to grab, or are you cool with just doing like that? That modern look, they've going away with everything. I'm like trying to open a Tesla. Like, well, we can add poles, but I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, although black poles might modern it up a little bit too.
Black poles, exactly. And see, that's why we're doing this right now. Black poles. What's really great is right by the primary, you got a nice stacked washer and dryer.
Okay, so we definitely need to add a washer and dryer.
We're gonna have to add that.
I think we have
we
to
getting there
somewhere. For the photos, it's okay. Before the tenant moves in.
Yeah.
Or we'll be taking their laundry in.
Yeah, we'll see what's up.
All right, guys, so this super cute townhouse in Inspirada is 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 2,300 square feet, strip views from all the levels, including your primary bedroom, living room, and this awesome rooftop deck. Let's check it out. Ooh, wow, you got sunsets, you've got strip views.
Everything, y'all. And just to think this was an option. There's ones in here that didn't add this. I mean, this is the reason we got it. Just picture it up here with your friends chilling, watching the fireworks at the full strip, checking out the sunset panoramic. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about fireworks. When the new Inspirada station's open and they have any like fireworks or things like that, you'll be able to see it all.
Oh, yeah. So this is really cool to know. We'll pop up the rendering, but right here is gonna just be crazy. It's gonna be the new Inspirada station. Shout out Durango, it just opened. This is gonna be the new one right here.
Only 8 stories tall, so it's gonna be something that's not a huge footprint on the residential neighborhood and doesn't make it like seem too commercial, but then it's still gonna give all the residents an awesome amenity of having a full-on station casino, outdoor shopping center, pretty much every restaurant and amenity you can possibly need across the street.
Yeah, because we gotta make sure your view's not being blocked. When we saw the rendering, we're like, hold up.
Yeah.
I thought we had full strip
Yeah, we
views.
have any stories?
Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, and then they broke it all down. It's gonna be over here. You're gonna have outdoor shopping right here. You're gonna have a park right here. You got a park over there. It's just gonna be so nice. So that's what I was trying to talk about when I graduated ASU, and when you did, doing your thing, working, a hustler. She had her own place. She actually had an apartment, a townhome.
Yeah, I bought my first condo when I was 18. After 1 year in the dorms, I was like, I'm not living in dorms anymore, and I'm also never renting, so.
Yeah, so she did that. She put me onto this whole game. And then when I graduated ASU, I was lucky enough to start making some good money performing professionally. But the point is, when I was thinking about getting a place, I didn't want a whole house with a whole yard and all this maintenance stuff. This is exactly what I would have wanted.
Yeah, whether you're a young professional or just someone who travels a lot, maybe isn't home often, maybe this is one of several locations where you you live. You just don't want all that maintenance of the yard, extra expense, extra headache. This gives you a way to live in an awesome environment with a community pool. You can live in the vibe, kind of like around, like it's gonna be like a hot spot over here. I mean, it really is.
Yeah,
like,
just walk across the street, go shopping.
Yeah,
you know.
talk about the avatar, like that new rookie that you're talking about, like who doesn't want to then be able to go to all the hottest, newest restaurants and shops like right across the street. It like totally fits that vibe.
For sure. So yeah, up here we'll probably do just like the model, you know, just set up a nice little vibe, kind of like a cabana vibe.
Fire pit, like
yeah,
you were saying.
Fire pit. Get one of those ones that already just has the propane tank, real easy, lightweight, serves as a table too. Nice
Although
little linear.
we did do a natural gas and water up here, so that way if you wanted to do like a full-on barbecue outdoor kitchen, you could totally do that. You can do the sink, the searing station, literally the works.
Yeah.
We still have to figure out if you could put a hot tub up here. Though.
Yeah, we want to put a hot tub. We were like, can it hold a hot tub? They're like, I don't know about that. We're like, we're going to talk to the hot
We're
tub
gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for checking out our new spot. I can't wait for you to see it once it's all done.
Yes, now we need to get it furnished.
In 3 days.
In 3 days?
In 3 days.
Oh, well, let's get to work. We'll be back with the follow-up video, see how we did.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, ooh, it says Tiffany's, but that's you. Go ahead and open that.
Well, thanks, Toll Brothers.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We're a little jealous. Our client, you know, closed over another Toll Brothers. They got this gift. We're like, ooh, we want one.
Oh, I think we know what it is, though, then.
Hey, that's cool. Oh, no, these are different.
Are they?
The other
They're
ones
wine.
were ear mugs.
Ooh.
Date night tonight.
Got some Tiffany's wine glasses.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, watch
Pretty.
out. I can't throw those in the dishwasher.
Oh,
I'll be
wow.
shattering glasses in the dishwasher, y'all.
How fun.
Those
I
can
know.
fun.
You stay away. These are for special occasions.
I see. You know, I'm not even going to touch the box. Oh, cool.
Yeah, be careful with that. How do you wrap this stem back up?
That's what we do.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you, Toll Brothers.
Thanks, Toll
I'm gonna be
Brothers.
using these.